find a fucking team.
My offense is God sent. You gon' have to defend. My crossover is vicious. I got more swagger than him. Hit the bottom of the net or the back of the rim. Your style is a flavor foul. Your score, I'ma take it down. All of you trash talking was pointless. Say it now. Slacking and goaltending. My actions are bone chilling. Got the home court advantage. I'm back on the road winning.
I gotta hold down the city. I gotta hold down the city.
Who niggas got? Who niggas got? So I can put a little. I want to put a little change on it. Oh shit, I'm tripping. It's easy to say that when niggas see them put out the Spurs. And so it's easy to get on that surfboard and ride that wave. I'ma tell you something though. It's some people still think them niggas is spoof. I don't know why, but them three niggas over here tough, man. I know KD and Russell tough, but Draymond, Clay, and stuff, them some tough niggas, bro. They tough. I ain't room for nobody. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I don't know who I'll take. Man, they bigs I go up against Draymond, man. Draymond ain't studying them niggas, man. Straight up, he not, bro. Man, stop it, bro. Ibaka gonna get miss you. He ain't gonna be able to do it, man. They was up going into the fourth. Yes. What's wrong with what? Wait, what's wrong? Who said them niggas? Did nobody say them niggas was ass or nothing like that? Did nobody say them niggas was ass? I respect KD number. They ain't got no Steph Curry on their team. No, they ain't got no. Wait, hold on. Nightmare, you said who winning the shit this year? Nah, man. Let me tell you where it's gonna go wrong with them. See, I can't knock that. That's your opinion. But let me tell you what's gonna go wrong with them. And you may disagree, but I know basketball too. Like from a playing perspective and watching, they got their path too easy right now. Right? Hold on, let me say something. They path is too easy. Out there in the West, them niggas going through hell. It's like slavery. The Cavs down east, they clown, they loving. They walking down the yellow brick road. They balling like a motherfucker though. But they ain't had no adversity yet. I gotta see LeBron through that. I gotta see LeBron, Kyrie, and Love. Oh no, I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about this year. Last year ain't relevant. My Bulls made it to the postseason last year. We ain't near the postseason.
Time for some hoops.
You right. You make.
At the home of the New York Knicks.
You make a valid point.
On 2K Sports. It's out on the road tomorrow as the Knicks wrap up this home stretch.
They beat our ass.
It'll be Los Angeles off the tip.
Basically like how exactly what he's saying. That's what we went through. Like they got at us, and that whole summer was dedicated to me, like knowing that we could beat them niggas. You know what I mean? Like. So I get what he's saying.
Season from Phoenix over to Boston seemed to be a matter of fit and not production as to why they moved him.
On defense, the Lakers. It's a three-point game. Ball outside, and it's Amino in the corner, and he gets it to go. Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers in their last game, a loss to the Milwaukee Bucks. Begovic with a screen. Thomas goes in. He's now 1 for 2 with that.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2
I think he's good.
The three. The Knicks pull it in. On the wing, Green. The three-pointer, no good. The Lakers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Matthews. Gay, vicious to Thomas. Lakers working the ball around now. And that one's good. Pekovic.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Now here's Paul. And get a load of his scoring totals. Huge numbers for him. An average of just about 29 points a game. Now here's Thomas. Following the shot by Chris Paul. And Pekovic gets the whistle.
He'll run over CP like that.
That's his first foul. Here's Paul. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
To the middle. Pass to Aminu. Bosh can't hit.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
No good. Good D by Matthews. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Thomas goes in. Gay with it. Now Green defending. And Matthews gets it to go. Matthews has got 5 now. Knicks trailed by 7. Ball outside. For the 3. Off the pitch.
So you want to show?
And Bosh gets it to go on the assist by Paul.
Oh yeah.
Bosh has got his first bucket of the night.
I crip like Chris like.
Right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now here's Gay. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Clock is at 3. Got a piece of it. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. But they get it back. Here's the 3. Bosh going around him. Bosh with another miss. Los Angeles leading by 5. Thomas with the ball. Chris Paul covering. Thomas goes in. Matthews passes to Gay. It's rebounded by Bosh.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense.
I was peeping, that's why I took my time. Then I was going to hit JB.
And so he hits the technical free throw. And of course, Chris Bosh has been such a prolific scorer and rebounder
Beloved.
in his career. He's not quite in the 2010 category for his career. The boy, Greg, he's close.
Yeah, I mean, good
Yeah, that was his best, some of his best material right there.
An overly physical player, but very instinctive on the backboard. And when it comes to scoring, particularly from that mid-range.
But he just tried to show his versatility.
Thomas kicks to Pekovic. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
Now here's Green. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard.
On the topic of Chris Bosh, I mean, guys, he was a 24-11 player his last season with Toronto. Went on to Miami to win rings where his stats dipped a bit with LeBron there. Then last season, his scoring average right back up to 21 a game.
And here is Paul. Following the 3 from Wesley Matthews. Paul kicks to Green. Ilyasova against Bosh.
Oh, man, they made him
This is
do
the
that.
layup. He had him with that bump fake.
Talking about Chris Bosh, he was really ahead of his time when he first entered the league. I mean, very few power forwards back then had his combination of size,
You know, man.
and skill set.
Get the
Now
know,
we're
man.
seeing a ton of fours like that on draft night.
Here is Thomas. After New York
Oh,
gets
my.
the 3. There's the dish to Begovic. Unloads. And it doesn't even draw out.
Oh.
That's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
Matthews goes in.
Oh, they gave me the
call. Goes on Wesley Matthews.
I ain't never seen him
his
get this
first foul.
motherfucker. I ain't take a charge.
Really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Aminu misses. Nobody near Gay. Buries it from three-point range. Gay's got himself on the board with 3 there.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
And it's Paul penetrating.
Ah,
Stolen
they
away.
played.
Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Outside for Thomas. Hits the jumper in space. And it's a
You know me.
9-point Laker lead. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Lakers?
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. You know, guys, Alfred. Aminu, so highly regarded coming out of college, still really finding his way around the NBA. But this last
I be
season
going around.
with Dallas, he may have found his niche in this league.
That's a great point, Kevin. A guy who can give you a lot of things.
I'm just ready to perform, bro.
But he's already played on a number of teams in his young career because he's still trying to, as you put it, find that niche. Maybe he's finally developed who he is.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
Yeah, and on the topic of Aminu, he's a bit of a tweener. Doesn't have quite the quickness and ball handling skills the top small forwards have. Doesn't have the bulk or grit to match up against the better power forwards. He's a hard fit for what you want to have done at that position.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Chris Humphries has checked in for Ilyasova, for Wesley Matthews. And Andre Miller has subbed in for Isaiah Thomas. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And guys, getting back to Aminu, he still has the tools to be a really good player.
Peanut,
so
like a
many
road
young
guy.
guys, he has to focus. He has to bring the intensity 100% every game. I could see him being one of those late bloomers, if you will.
Los Angeles leading by 7. Miller kicks to Gay. Back to Miller. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Stolen by Stevenson. Moving it up. And Paul with the basket on the assist from Stevenson.
That's how you make it happen, guys. Ball pressure and then a run-up.
And that's how you flip the script in terms of momentum right there.
Left to the wing. Picked by Humphries. Knocks it loose. And taken away by Paul. He lobs it up. And it's Stevenson finishing it off.
That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And it's one thing to get the steal, but to so unlikely turn it into a transition opportunity, even better.
The pass to Humphries. Off target from outside.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
It always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
And here's Miller following the three-pointer by Lance Stevenson. It's Gay with the drive. That one's off, still out of sync. For the New York Knicks, they come in off a good outing against the San Antonio Spurs. That's good.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Rudy Gay on the way. Here's Humphries. The shot, no good. And New York will come the other way. Here's Paul. And a dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Trying to play some defense, man. You gotta play some defense. That's time. You gotta play some fucking defense.
That might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when the team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Like this nigga ain't missed the beat like he been offline wrecking school. Acting like he ain't been working on his crap. I ain't no dummy, nigga. I've been there, done that. Xbox.
Not the start he wanted with the new team.
The Knicks making a switch here. Pierce is checked in. The Lakers also changing it up. Jones checked in for Humphries. And it's Lance Thomas in for Rudy Gay.
That's my shit right there. The way that shit come on, that shit be making my motherfucking heart go, oh shit! Oh shit! It's on film though. Hey, Chris Paul just jumped Andre Miller, center court. Hey, it's on. That be loving, my beloved. Fuck.
Now here's Stevenson. Following the shot by Chris Paul.
Hey, we need that beat too. Fuck.
Giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Get this shit. Man, they crazy.
Defense left him just a little window to get through, and he just ducked in for the layup. Terrific job.
And it's Paul penetrating. Kicks it out to Stevenson. 6 on the shot clock.
Niggas respect size though. Man.
The Lakers shooting it well so far today, guys. They've connected on 48% of their shots. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Patterson. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
And that's not the best of shot selection there. The defense definitely won that possession.
That's anarchy.
In that case, you've got to go elsewhere with the ball. You just can't rise up over the top of him when he's on it.
And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Man, when God planned it, ain't no panic. I told my supervisor that. He said, oh man, this. Man, I said, I don't panic. When you been homeless, you don't panic, nigga. I gotta survive, nigga. I told him, I never panic because you threatened me like that. Man, I never panic, nigga.
Now, here is Miller. He hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure will change. Jones.
Life's great, motherfucker.
Pass to Powell.
Oh, yeah, I don't panic,
Lakers need to
man.
get a shot off here. And Adams with
Cracked
the
up when that nigga said that shit to me.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Paul goes in. The kick out to Pierce. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Pierce has got his first points in this one. To the inside.
Ah, I got up under there. My beloved, my beloved, my
way to the
beloved.
big slam.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Now here's Paul. He's got 7.
Fellas, that's exactly the job the big guy has to do for him. Contest every rebound.
Pierce with the steal. And now Stevenson.
Fucking get up, boy. Let's go.
That is up-tempo
Stevenson.
basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
And really, basketball is about rhythm, and that allows your offense to flow better. Now let's see if they can build on it and keep this lead.
Hell of a quarter. Been a while. I miss playing this nigga, man. He really like trying to beat me.
By 2.
Be his objective.
And we'll be back right after this. Neither team able to build much of a lead.
Shit, even that. I mean, that been playing me good as hell, bitch.
So far, what do you guys think?
Well, they've dictated tempo with their defense and been able to force some turnovers.
Yeah, and you know, they've also done a good job, Greg, on their end of the floor by not throwing the ball away.
And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineup.
They don't want to.
So for the Lakers right now, Thomas is out there with Perry Jones.
I'm tripping. That's
And it's Miller. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Terry in at 2 guard.
A bit of pride at stake.
Damn. All right, that's my bad.
But couldn't get it to fall.
Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Yeah, but I said you done trading for a minute, including me and Banks. So yeah, you need that
Lakers
lunch for a
trail
minute.
by 5. Here's the screen.
No, motherfucker. It's in that fucking 30, nigga.
Jones in the post. Patterson defending. Jones, no luck.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
The wide open look here for Terry.
Hey, that nigga said no.
New York leading by 5. And Paul
Oh,
Pierce
he
with
got
the
some
slam.
legs still.
That's
Let me see this.
bucket there. Solid in transition.
Daddy Craig's here. Every time me and Gio link up in real life, that's what I say every time.
Adams dishes to Jones.
Don't I? I'll be like, Daddy Craig's here.
And again, New York running the court in transition. No good from Ross. Lakers trail by 7.
Oh, I fooled you.
Down low.
Yeah, I
Got
fooled
a
you.
piece of it. And stolen by Patterson.
He already did it. Yeah.
Ross, that's good. Ross is
That's and no.
bucket of the night. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball.
Oh, good layup. I thought I blocked.
Forcing turnovers.
You just dropped what
Something
now?
else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Stevenson drives in. Patterson down low, working on Jones, and that one's good. Ross has got the lead up to 9 now for the Knicks.
And a lot of teams are looking for coaches that embrace analytics and look at data-driven approaches. Coach Scott is not one of those guys. He's an old-school coach who goes with his own perception.
Good layup.
Stevenson, there's the basket.
Yep, we on their ass right now. He got to put together a run. He gonna get it. Let's just withstand.
This is not a tough case to crack. I mean, if they want to
Oh,
put
yeah.
into this run,
We got more stories than
getting
Spit.
back on
Oh, we got more stories. You want Spit? Fuck.
Can't fall asleep in transition.
Yeah,
Everybody needs
I know
to
that.
tail it
That
back
the
to
thing
stop
is, y'all niggas be
fast
dead
break
ass, and I understand that.
Timeout call
I just don't know we got more stories. Damn.
And former coach of the year, Byron Scott, out with the Lakers. And as you said, Greg, he's not an analytics guy. And Clark, I think he's a guy that the eye test for him is huge.
Yeah, he feels a lot. Terrific communicator and storyteller. Great experience as a player and as a champion.
What
And
up?
I think
Damn,
that all
what
is
up?
evident in his coaching style.
Valanciunas, who's checked in
Campbell
for New
shoot these
York.
motherfuckers.
Wash comes in for Patrick Patterson.
That bitch got fined. He said, why you put me over, officer? Bitch, you ugly. $200 fine. Pay this
Thomas
shit.
subbed in for Miller.
Pay this shit.
Oh, here we go with Ross.
Ah! 360. T. Ross. Dad seen that before. That 360 died.
Clark, there is a swagger out here.
Nah, not Lance. Remember T. Ross.
And are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, it's the love
Yeah.
to go up and
Oh, you
take.
shouldn't have said that, Gio. This part, this for you. Next time you touch
Thomas
the ball.
passes
Fuck.
to Adams.
You gonna watch the film.
Gets to Adams.
You gonna watch the
Thomas,
film.
wide open
Lance
look.
about to make somebody
And
damn.
the Lakers with another miss.
Lance me. Lance me. Hold on.
Valanciunas sets a screen for
And
Stevenson.
one.
It's hauled in
They
by
played me. You know that's a fire,
Adams.
China.
Adams has got 3 rebounds
Block.
so far in the game.
They better stop.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
Jason Terry trying to get fancy on me. I ain't mad at
Got
you.
to have your head in the game.
And the Lakers with some changes. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Adams. Gay
He hit it?
for
Oh, it
Thomas.
felt like
And
it.
it's Matthews in for Jason Terry.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Thomas
He
outside.
gonna hit that one. He shot enough.
Can't get it to go. And New York will come the other way. It's not possible what we just said. Clark, is that possible?
Not probable, but it is possible, partner.
I was on.
And think about it, guys. That's one of the few guys in the entire league who can pull off something like that.
Gay dishes to Thomas. Back to Gay. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
I want to hear that beat Love It again. I might play that on my end. Hey,
One
where
of
that?
the
Where
best
that?
in the business for sure. You're
I
right.
tell you what, he is an imposing
I ain't about to take
finisher
shit.
around
Send that
the
30,
rim.
bitch.
Makes it
Hey.
a little too easy.
Lying.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
You're gonna be lying, man.
You look at him physically, and Rudy
Gaya
Gay is
cut,
a
Gaya
complete
cut, that
package
nigga
at the
said.
small forward spot. Nothing holding him back.
Remember, he's like, y'all niggas be tripping with.
Has that solid frame, unbelievable athletic.
The guys did look at Gaya cut.
player of his height.
Oh, man. I like this nigga
So
stupid.
for the Knicks, Chris Anderson is checked in for
rap
Jonas
time,
Valanciunas, and Chris Paul subbed in for Lance Stevenson. And then for the Lakers, Adams, he's checked in for Nikola Pekovic. Humphries comes
Yeah, hit
in
that, bro.
for Ilyasova. And it's Powell in for Wesley Matthews. Powell kicks to Gay. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Maybe that'll ignite. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geeky.
And that's what the alley-oops guys will do for your team. Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists.
Ooh,
They're playing as
Carter.
one unit out there.
Powell kicks to Thomas.
That's a good one.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. Thomas got 7 points.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Ball again. It's Thomas. Paul passes to Bosch. Bosch with another miss.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack. Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Yeah.
Thomas with the ball. He's picked up by Paul. Powell kicks to Adams. Stolen by Bosch. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. From outside the arc.
Hit it too, boy.
Oh, we got half on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
Shout outs to them niggas, man.
Chris Paul,
I don't know,
for the
low key,
last
man.
decade,
I'm
the
an
best
underdog,
point guard
dude.
in the NBA. Now,
All I'm gonna say is, if Kyle Lowry having a solid series,
with Steph Curry
and Terrence
breaking
Ross
through
end up
to
stepping
NBA
up, it
stardom,
could get
and it's
interesting.
always exciting to watch these two.
All I'm gonna say, I ain't saying nothing because I don't want nobody going nuts. So I just say it could get interesting. You hear me, Nightmare? I don't want nobody going crazy. I know because, you know what I mean? But I just say, if Kyle Lowry playing good, and Shaq know this, and Terrence Ross stepping up, it could get interesting.
As far as shooting goes,
Yeah, it could get interesting.
Orchestrator, a maestro supreme.
On hold.
Here's Humphries.
Come on, y'all crazy.
And the officials
No, I'm
whistle
talking. I'm
a foul on
talking.
the shot.
No, I'm talking about
Bucket's
the.
good. He'll go to the line.
Yeah, they just cost him. Boy,
And for Chris Humphries, last year was a chance to sign
Yeah.
with a playoff contender. The Wizards turned out to be even more than that, with the 4th best record in the East. And Humphries helped them to get there, averaging about 6.5
Knock it
boards
down.
per game.
Wash kicks to Ross.
hit one more. Good ball,
Moving
boy.
it around.
Good ball. Hey, all right, get back to him. Fuck y'all.
The drive by Paul. Another shot. Back to Anderson. Feeds to Ross. Three-pointer.
Cash.
Kept alive. Paul left side. Anderson in the post. Adams defending. And it's Paul penetrating. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Lakers trail by 10. Thomas dishes to Adams. Stolen by Anderson. For three. Chris Paul hits from deep. Paul's got 13 points. We'll get back to Humphries. He was rolling pretty good last season, but a late season groin injury, Clark, cost him the final 16 games.
Yeah, terribly disappointing for Chris because he had become an important part of that front court rotation. He was up to almost 20 minutes a game before he went down.
Paul passes to Bosch. 9 feet out. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Well, a scary moment for Chris Bosch last year. Had to be shut down, Greg, as we all know, for the season after a blood clot was found in his lung.
You know, and Kevin, it really puts basketball in perspective. I mean, it happened right after the trade deadline, and obviously a huge blow to the Heat in terms of their push for the postseason. But fortunately, it looks like he's going to make a full recovery and have a huge impact this season.
Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Chris Anderson.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Somebody just randomly actually can't make it through with Carmelo.
He's guarded
you have to make a lot of threes with Carmelo. Very easy. Melo ain't on this roster. This is a draft league. I had drafted him, but I got rid of him.
His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Not because he was playing bad. I just got bored.
They've been getting it inside at every opportunity and getting results, too.
Yeah, that's a winning formula as far as I'm concerned. They've been the aggressors and far more assertive on the offensive end.
You know, the Heat never really came back after losing Bosch. His presence on both ends of the floor is hard to replace, and they missed him a bunch.
And Matthews kicks to Thomas. Pekovic dishes to Gay. The shot misses. The Knicks leading by 12. Paul passes to Thomas. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds.
Yeah, I play 2K every day. I got a million games, but this is the only game I play currently.
Hey guys, I know I speak for everybody. Glad to see Chris Bosch.
I'm in a money league
on the floor. I mean, blood clots can be a very scary thing for anyone. And I think everyone is happy he's been able to make a full recovery.
Catching up on the changes.
You know, when you go get involved, man, you usually knock down the most shots, low key.
For Pierce. And it's Green and for Terrence Ross. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers.
Man.
And the wide open shot from Green. Misses the 3. Lakers trail by 14. Thomas with the ball. Al-Farouq Amino covering.
Who is this, man?
Thomas kicks to Humphries.
Lance Thomas. I like
this is to Adams.
Regular
passes to Thomas. Fires from deep.
How long, man?
And it's blocked.
Oh! Fuck,
Los
man.
Angeles gains possession.
And really just
so
a
geek,
lack
I got that
of
block. I tried
awareness
to take
on
goal.
his part. Just no
Trying to
idea
get the ball in the
he was
middle,
right near the
man.
line.
Beloved.
1:39 left to play here in the second quarter. Kicks it to Humphries. He feeds it to Thomas. Here's Adams. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming.
Hey, if you trying to get down, let me know. It's a nice league, man. Got some teams available.
And Kevin Adams is not afraid to get
Only rules is on ball D, and you got to attempt 23 threes. You ain't got to make them, you just got to attempt them.
And you know, guys, that's one of the things I like about Adams. I mean, he'll draw
money league,
the
can
eye
win,
of
can win
opposing
something.
players just because of how he approaches the game.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
Yeah, and guys, Adams doesn't want to be known as a dirty player. I mean, I think he feels he plays aggressive and he hustles, and that sometimes rubs players the wrong way.
Miller dishes to Adams. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Adams has got 7 points in the game.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Paul passes to Aminu. Valanciunas with a screen on top. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. He's got 10.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Powell gets to Adams. It's stolen by Green. Paul goes in. Aminu. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And he gets it to go.
Hey, Andre trying to get him back, man. A little behind the back.
Well, they're not shooting as many from outside here in the second quarter.
Yeah, they were shooting well early on. I like their spacing. I think they should get back to that.
Paul with the ball.
Man, he hit it.
And so we conclude the first half. It's the Knicks. They lead by 13. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Take care of the ball, shit. And hit y'all shots and bring that field goal up. It ain't horrible. Keep that bitch up. Get that bitch over 50. Where they at?
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close.
What they doing, Tina? Huh?
See if there is
They better not play with them badass kids.
The same as we get the third quarter started.
Cussing and shit.
It's been a clinic by Chris Paul.
Well, anytime you can get to the free throw line with that kind of consistency, that just makes every other facet of the game easy.
That's the only reason I
They
consider
have to
trading.
rotate the defensive
Tired
assignment
all
on him
the
from now
time.
on just to avoid
He's in
foul
90s.
trouble on any
Standing
one
90s.
particular player, given how good he is at drawing fouls and how many fouls he's
I
been
want to
drawing.
execute better this brother. We got a lot of easies.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first two quarters, but there's
We're going
plenty
to
of
try to
time to mount a
continue.
comeback.
Paul's been great. He has 15 points and 3 steals. Whether it's making a tough pass or coming up with the steal, he's been able to do it.
You're right on with that. He's had a great feel, really, for his teammates as well as the opponent.
Chris Paul is out there with Green. Then there's Al Farouk Aminu. Then there's Chris Bosh. And it's Valanciunas in the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for New York right now. Fires the 3. And the whistle
watched this
blows.
bitch go
It's
over
going
the
to be
back.
over the back call here.
Then you help
And
him up.
that's an aggressive play to try to get the rebound. Just a little too aggressive.
And unnecessary. That's over the top. That's doing too much, Greg. He wasn't in good position there, and he was never going to get the ball. He just wasted a foul.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Bosh, that's for 2. Rebound the Lakers.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
There's Thomas.
Oh,
Plenty
you
of
left him,
space.
nigga?
And the Lakers tack on 2 more. The Knicks leading by 11. Paul outside. He dishes it to Bosh. They kick it out to Green. No one near him. That doesn't go either for Green.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Outside Thomas. Pekovic dishes to Thomas. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Pekovic. And it's going to be 2 free throws. True contact on the shot.
And guys, for Nikola Pekovic, NBA scouts said he needed work on his shot coming in. Yet he's money from mid-range at times, especially at the charity stripe. One of the best free throw shooting bigs we have in our league.
Anderson, he's checked in for the Knicks. And back to Pekovic at the free throw line. Clark, he has consistently been around 75% for his career.
And Kevin, last season he got that number up to 84%. And he also gives you really good effort in the paint on both ends of the floor.
The shot by Paul, no good. A three from Matthews. Los Angeles with another miss. The Knicks leading by 11. Here's Green. And he jams it with authority.
Great pass by Bosch there.
So it's the Lakers now. Thomas against Paul. And Thomas, here we go.
Oh, I was on it though.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Kicks it out to Paul for three. And he gets it to go.
Boss, what's up, man? Knock something down, man.
Assists like that have typified their effort today.
Niggas be switching sides, though.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And the Lakers call time here.
Boy, Chris Anderson, certainly one of the more colorful players we have in the league. Kind of took over where Dennis Rodman left off. A high-energy forward who can rebound and defend. And he's got a tattoo parlor going on, too.
Derek Williams, he checked in for the Knicks. The Lakers also making some changes. Chris Humphries has checked in for Ilyasova. And it's Powell in for Wesley Matthews. A three from Gay. The shot is off. Williams with the defensive effort. Puts up a three. Again, the miss by Paul. Lakers trail by 14. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
Maybe that'll ignite him. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geeked.
And that's what the alley-oops guys will do for your team.
Third quarter action in just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Upside Thomas. Again, Los Angeles.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
The drive by Paul. Williams with a clean look.
Some told me to just go with a different
Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. To the paint. Humphries the pass to Pekovic. Powell kicks to Gay. The feed to Humphries. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Pekovic.
Fuck,
Again,
man.
the Lakers.
Still got a good look, man.
Yeah, that's asking a lot from that defender.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, he just doesn't have the size to really be effective in that kind of matchup.
From past the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
I could possibly get
And
on my
he found the
games,
soft spot in the D on that possession.
Paul, no one around him.
That's crazy.
Anderson dishes to Williams. Green
Come on.
passes to Aminu.
On the horn.
The second chance effort.
Good D.
Thomas
ready
with
to
the
go?
block. And
Girl.
he's able to get it back.
Ah,
That's Paul
bitch.
It has
Finish.
not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively
I'm
speaking.
with it. Gonna do it.
Aminu grabs the
Come on,
miss.
push it.
The Knicks leading by 14. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
Why
Humphries
the
with
best
the steal.
leaper on the court right now outside of Rudy Gay didn't go for it?
Here's Powell. It's rebounded by New York. Aminu's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Out to the right wing. And the Knicks miss again.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
Oh, something.
Make it 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right,
Yeah,
Kevin?
that's right. You got it. And he was also safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be, remove all doubt on that attack.
There's Green with the 3. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Green's got 5 points now this quarter.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
Ah!
It's killing 4 of the last.
Hold on. Let me see something. Get this nigga in here. He playing Grand Theft. No, bring your ass. It's league games to be played. He ain't got one in. We can play next. Get our game mode.
Coming from
Man,
long
niggas
range.
from the lead on. Niggas could
You
be
can tell
right.
that pass just
What's
hung
good,
in the
man?
air For a long time.
Coolin'.
Yeah,
What you been doing?
Long enough for him to get a hand on it and
You
knock
been
it
good?
out of play.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Steven Adams, he's checked in for
Outside.
Nikola Pekovic. Thomas comes in for Rudy Gay. And Andre Miller is subbed in for Isaiah Thomas. Miller kicks to Humphries. And there's the whistle,
not-
fouled hard on the shot. He'll go
Nothing
to
to
the
do with
line.
these flowers. Cuz.
That one on Williams.
Been a stellar outing in this one for Humphries. He has 9 points, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
You know what? The number is not huge, but he has been doing some valuable defensive work for them.
Jason Terry, he's checked in for Brown.
I think it's a few bodies, y'all. I just
passes to
invited a
Aminu.
few people when I invited you. I seen it.
He kicks
Yeah,
to Paul.
a few of them on.
Pass to Aminu. Just 5 to shoot. Paul goes in. New York needs to get off a shot. Aminu misses.
I guess even he has.
What you say? Fuck that body. Fuck that body,
Chris
man.
Paul covering.
Shit.
Miller kicks to
Oh
Humphries.
my goodness.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Humphries has got 12 in the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
Like I see Jalen. No, it's a few motherfuckers on. I invited them
And the
already.
Lakers also making a change. Wesley Matthews checked in for Jason Terry. Stevenson drives in. Here's Aminu.
Man, me no fuck with me, nigga. Straight the fuck up. He been fucking killing. Every game this nigga been so efficient, dog. Huh? Yeah, I ain't making no more changes, man. This the team that's gonna win it all. I ain't want Melo or LeBron. Got rid of them niggas. LeBron too much for a nigga like me. That nigga was doing monsterish shit. I said, this how he look when you play with him, right? Like, this how the nigga look? Feel sorry for niggas that don't know how to play this shit. I won't lose with LeBron under my control, period. At all.
That ball. Nice feed that time from Stevenson.
He's 6'8",
Stevenson
260.
got assist number
Can't
8
stop
now
me.
on the night. Here's Humphries. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Stevenson kicks to Williams. Here's Aminu. They grab their own miss. Kicks it out to Stevenson. Hits the
These
free throw
niggas be
bomb.
knocking shit down.
Stevenson's got 12 points in the game.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful.
I ain't never
Played the game like this.
ever.
Timeout called the Lakers.
They've been very
That's it.
untidy with
It's
the ball
weird
here.
as fuck.
Commit turnovers when you try to do too much
Fuck no.
or you force it. They need to focus on making the simple play, good passes, and moving the ball
I'm
around.
good.
So New York going with almost an entire new group. Valanciunas is checked in for Anderson. Patterson comes in for Williams. Harris is checked in for Al Farouk Aminu. And it's Gary Harris in for Daniel Green. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Adams. Ilyasova comes in for Chris Humphries.
You gotta go at him.
Rudy
I don't
Gay's
give a
checked in
fuck. You gotta
for
go
Lance
at him.
Thomas. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for Andre Miller. Stevenson drives in. In the corner, it's Patterson. On the wing, Stevenson. He's covered by Gay. Here's Patterson.
Still got that look.
Stevenson with the
Crazy.
assist.
That's 2 straight threes, too, fellas. Good luck.
16.
Good luck.
Three-point shot has been a real weapon for them in the second half.
Yeah, they've really done a good job of
Now it don't
creating
look like
good
Nightmare
looks
to
from
score
the
at the same
outside,
pace.
and now they've really got it going.
Here's
What?
Thomas. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And guys, as much as Isaiah Thomas can help you on offense, at times he can.
Yeah, I just was at GameStop early before we went to the movies. I ain't buying nothing. I think I'm gonna get that Uncharted. I hear good things. You know, Uncharted was made by the people that did Last of Us Nightmare. I hear good things about that game. I'm gonna get it probably soon. I hear good things though.
Stevenson outside. Pulls up on the elbow. And Harris wide open.
People that made what's your
And
name?
the 3 off target.
Last of Us, they made that. I heard the multiplayer is fun like it, limited bullets and shit too. Similar, they said, just
Yeah, but you know what? He
different
doesn't rack
time.
up a ton of skills, given his instincts and quickness. I think
It ain't
he
a pop,
really
a pop,
focuses
a
on
apocalypse.
making his impact at the offensive end.
Yes.
And no question, GA, Rudy Gay is one of those guys who has always put up great numbers, but in 9 seasons he's been in the league, only 1 playoff. Only 1. Count him, 1. Back in 2012.
Yeah, but what if he was still in Memphis?
I invited him, Jalen.
One of it. Sometimes it's not always your
I'm gonna
fault.
send Jalen a message.
You gotta play on a good enough team, and he hasn't. up
Yeah,
to
that's
this
right.
point.
Yeah, that's right. He's on,
he's
boy.
had
I
his
don't know how
moments
you
of
missed that
inconsistency and will disappear at time. So there's some shared
Game
blame there as
invite.
to why he hasn't been more consistent when it comes to the postseason.
And he sinks the second.
And, you know, back to Rudy Gay, he's a tremendous all-around talent. Physically, instinctively, skill-wise, he's got it all. Except that consistent winning touch, that remains to be complete.
Got that bucket in no time at all. And that's 19 points for Isaiah Thomas.
He's really stepped it up this quarter. Looks like he's determined to get them out of this hole all by himself. Multiple possessions have been the story of the game, and even with the big lead, this team continues to be quicker to the ball.
And you can sense things now starting to tighten up. Their offense has become unstoppable.
And Greg, I'm not quite sure
Hold on, I
why
just
it
peeped
took him as
that.
long
What?
as it did to finally get things going, but as we always say, better late than never.
And thinking more about Rudy Gay, one key number I look at from last season, his assists. By far the most in his career, and that didn't translate into a ton of wins, but it very well could have been the next step towards getting those wins.
Stevenson. It's hauled in by Los
Man.
Angeles. Ilyasova's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pulls up on the wing. And too long on the shot.
I swear.
Lakers trailed by 9. There's the dish to Gay. .51 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. There's Thomas with the 3. No good. This number 7, he's made 8 from the field. Patterson dishes to Harris. Here's Pierce. Shot's good.
Oh, boy.
Pierce has got 8 points.
He's got to be a little embarrassed for joining the Paratroopers Club on that night.
Valanciunas, good.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Thomas kicks to Matthews.
Deep
Deep.
shot.
That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Thomas got his 4th assist in this one. Stevenson drives in. It's hauled in by Thomas.
Good finish in this one.
Thomas got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Got a hand on it. They recover it. It could go.
foul.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit
Still
ball
got
game.
your chance. He still got to run that he got to withstand, fellas.
And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. Lakers trail by 10. Taking a look at Los Angeles. We've got Terry. Chris Humphries is out there with Evans. Then there's Lance Thomas.
Why when I don't do
Powell
shit?
on the shooting guard.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
And the Knicks making a change here. Ross is checked in. And so Adams nails both of them.
Getting to the stripe is something they've been doing a lot of in the second half, guys.
And when you're behind, it's a good strategy. Not only do you get points, but you also get to set your defense.
And Stevenson gets to Patterson. There's the screen.
Too little, man.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying hard to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
Go, get up.
And Anderson slams it in.
His eyes just simply light up when he gets that close to the bucket. And you just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
And Adams kicks to Terry. Anderson with the block. Ross passes to Patterson. Pierce with it. Guarded now by Jason Terry. And it's Stevenson missing.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And Lance Stevenson picks up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Terry dishes to Humphries. 6 to shoot. Here's the three.
He's really lacking in confidence out there. 0 field goals made so far in this game.
Ross, that's good.
Boy, the pace has been relentless. These guys have really been pushing it up, fellas.
And one of the best ways to get a rhythm offensively really is to play in space. And you do that with fast break opportunities. Transition buckets are always a boon offensively.
And Thomas with the stuff.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
And he commits the intentional foul. So for the Knicks, Wash comes in for Chris Anderson. And Paul subbed in for Lance Stevenson.
Got Rick.
Terry against Paul. Outside Thomas. And there's the pass to Paul. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas.
I wish my luck was that well.
Got it back down to within single digits for the Lakers.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball in rhythm.
Pulls it from the elbow. That one off the back iron and out.
The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, just totally out of sync. I mean, you can just see it in the numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
Adams' shot is off.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, I mean, deterred them from those plays.
And it's right back. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. Al Farouk Aminu, he's checked in for the Knicks. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Shot by Terry, no good.
And still, he scores. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him.
And it's Bosh, that time in the assist by Paul. That's now 8 points for Chris Bosh.
And certainly, they are not hesitating letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
And, Greg, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead.
Avery, I know you want to play.
Good shots, take them, and as long as they're fouled, continue to take them.
Here's Paul. No good off the front iron.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Powell gets to Adams. He gets the rim with a two-handed
That don't make
slam.
sense that they'll let a big man just out.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand, Jim. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Bosch passes to Patterson. Bosch sets the pick for Paul. 4 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Adams. Pushing it up. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence will turn out to be.
And, guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Valanciunas, who's checked in for Patrick Patterson.
I hear you.
On defense, the Lakers. Ross dishes to Paul.
Man.
Pass to Ross. 6 to shoot. On the wing. Here's Bosch. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And the Knicks lead by 7.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry. And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Paul kicks to Bosch. To Paul. Bosch on the wing. Feeds it to Valanciunas. Puts up the baby hook. It's hauled in by Thomas. Lakers trail by 5. Here's Powell. Good.
Here they run. We got to withstand, fellas. Y'all got to know that.
Got 7 points for the quarter.
I never told y'all I was going to
Confident
be
and
easy line
composed on the
of
three-point shot at a critical juncture. Clutch.
Ball goes in. Ross with 3.
That's how you do it. Stuff like that,
The
though.
triple.
I never said it was going to be
A
easy.
3-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive. You really have to like the work they put in at the free throw line here in the half. I mean, they've been really aggressive in drawing fouls, and then they've been able to knock down their free throws.
The Knicks making a switch here. Green's checked
CP3,
in.
you know what it is, too,
Too many
man.
easy buckets.
Don't
From
say that.
inside, and I think he
Real quick.
wants to make that a point of emphasis.
I would certainly think so. I mean, if they keep giving up
Usually
those
I say
kinds
that,
of
he
easy
keep
looks
doing goals,
inside,
something.
they'll be in big trouble.
New York
I hit
calls
14
timeout.
threes already. No, remember that.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Hey guys, well Kurt Rambis had some advice for the team in that last break. He was
Good time
absolutely
out.
adamant saying, don't let them off the hook. Let's keep our foot on the pedal and keep doing the things that have gotten us here this far. We're almost home.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Gabe passes to Humphries. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
That is a monster jam. He's got some power
This is
to
throw
this
that shit,
game.
but I
He
can't.
does, yeah, Greg. Defense, Clark, just a second too late to block his path.
Yeah, exactly. Anything short of a granite wall is not going to be enough to stop him from getting to the 10.
Oh, and here we go. Green's got it, the fast break chance.
And that's the classic
Try.
1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there. He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
Dishes it to Matthews. It's stolen by Aminu.
There you go.
Here's Green. The big dunk at the end of the break.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is...
Hey, but hey, holla at Jalen. Jalen on? Jalen on? A few niggas on. I'm trying to play Jalen. I got one game with him.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Anderson comes in for Valanciunas.
No, I'm saying I'm trying to play. I already hollered at him.
For Lance Stevenson. Ilyasova, he's checked in. Both free throws good from Pekovic. And last season,
you gonna limit it like that.
Pekovic played only 31 games before he was sidelined. Clark with an Achilles injury.
Yeah, you know, he wasn't even playing quite up to par before the
Who?
injury, Kevin, after shooting well
Hey, who?
50% in each of
Oh,
his
he
first
did?
4
Jalen?
seasons. He dropped to under 43%.
He can play.
To the middle. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
No, man, don't do that, man.
That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Yeah, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time.
Yeah, I gotta play Jalen, man.
Usually you talk about how tough a player is, and you're always talking about big guys. But
Yeah.
Chris Paul,
I gotta see him, man. I gotta see how he look. And he got up his little threes and all that.
is as tough as they come playing that little point guard position.
Yeah, he's a power pack when you look at him. I mean, he's played through a lot of injuries and still has a big-time impact on the game. Most recently in the playoffs, he played through injury to beat the Spurs.
And last year, you could see
you just hated that nigga.
Man,
I was about to. He just hated that nigga 24 hours ago.
Back out on the floor, much less been as effective as he was during the postseason.
There's a whistle, and it goes on Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah,
that is his first foul of the game.
Nah, you don't want to get rid of that nigga unless you get somebody worth him.
And here are the Knicks now.
What
At
up,
one
man?
point, they led by 16.
Nah, not right now. Go. No. Hell no.
You know, that's the thing about Paul. He doesn't need to be blazing fast or quick to beat you. He can play seemingly on one leg and still dismantle the defense.
It'll go, and the New York leaders get down to just 3 on the basket from game.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Ilyasova against Bosch. Aminu dishes to Anderson. 5 to shoot. Elbow shot is on
time,
the
CP. Take this
and
shit
again,
over.
Chris Paul. Paul's got 6 in the quarter.
And look at how
I don't mind. You know, I'm ready for whoever.
left his feet way too
I didn't know if he wanted to play.
Gate kicks to Pekovic.
Well, bring that
So
ass.
he earns a trip to
On
the
ball,
line. Officials
23
on the
threes.
contact, and he'll shoot 2.
You might as well get involved.
Just absolute domination in this one for Pekovic. He's got 16 points, and also those active hands of his have led to a pair of steals.
And he can just change a game with his defense, and he's thrown off their rhythm completely the last several possessions.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
That's a 2 from Paul. Paul can't get that one to fall.
Almost no chance
That's
of
something
that
else.
shot
Take your
coming in.
time. Ain't nothing to it.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot out.
And it's Aminu in the corner. And that one's good. Aminu's got 16 points here in the second half. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnover that they forced tonight has also helped.
Paul against Thomas. The shot by Paul, no good. Stolen by Bosch. Ilyasova against Paul. Shot from 12. Paul missing again.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what, Kevin, but he's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor. That's what I like, a nice, strong finish inside.
That's what he does. He's got that dunker mentality.
Goodness, physicality personified right there. Able to just go up and finish over the biggest defender.
Matthews, no one around him. Buries it.
Made it the hell of a game. Michael, go.
Three-pointer.
Those are huge points.
Beyond huge, Parker. I mean, they needed that bucket desperately.
Oh, my goodness.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Green with the ball. Now, Thomas defending. Pass to Aminu. Bosch in the post. He's covered by Gay.
And one.
Ooh, offline.
Go.
There, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
I agree. I mean, you would have been better off using it on the floor and
not
not
on
on
the
the shot. But the foul didn't come either way,
What up?
so it is what it is.
And so
All right, play some defense.
those are good.
I just gave up a higher rated player to get Chris Bosh. Chris Bosh at 85. Paul Millsap at 87.
And it's a 2-point ball game.
And I'll trade that with a user.
They're one stop away from winning this thing.
Timeout called the Lakers.
Done trading, man.
They trailed by 2. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And it all comes down to this. Still enough time on the clock that they should be able to get a real good look.
Yeah, and in this case, you debate often. You hear guys debate whether to take a 2 for the tie or a 3 to win.
Just don't give up no
In
threes.
my case, with this situation, I think you go hard inside and see if you can get a good shot in close.
And it's Terry off the drive. Kicks to Thomas to take the lead. He's off
Throw it up.
from 3. Here's Green.
Good shit, y'all. I never said it.
Slams it home.
I never said it. I never said it was gonna be easy, man. Last game I hit a game winner on Polo. I never said in OT. I never said it was gonna be easy, y'all. Keep it up. You gotta be able to win blowouts, close games. Fuck, y'all did it.
Why they took that time out. There's no way they can score 4 points in less than half a second.
Good run.
So a close game sees New York take this one.
He been playing still too. Amino 28 and 11. Fuck, 12 for 20 from the field, 2 for 5 from the. Amino balled out with a double. Chris Paul had a rough game, still had a double 6 still. Lance Stevenson off the bench, 11 assists, double. Fuck. We ain't even play like good as I thought. It's all about winning though. We only had 10 turnovers, they had 25. And then they got 9. So in the half court, in the half court, I only scored 2 points in the paint. That's crazy. Oh shit! That means I'm really. My bench strong and they cohesive. That's what I like. Like they got good chemistry. But I'm always down.